Hey everyone! So I have a book haul to do that has been like 6 months in the making. Honestly, I can't believe I've been accumulating all these books without making a haul. And I'm gonna speed through this. Like, I'm not really gonna talk about any of them unless I really want to, I guess, because a lot of these are the uppercase books that I've gotten through their subscription box. So, let's get into this. And it's been so long that I'm not sure what I've shown you, so if I show you a book that I've already showed you, I'm sorry. This might be one that I've already shown you, but I'm going to do it anyway. I got Maurice by E.M. Forster. I probably have shown you this. This is the LGBT classic novel from like 1930-ish in England. Oh, never mind. Wait, I think it was, well, this is copyright 1971, so it might have been... I feel like he wrote it earlier, though. But anyway, it's like an LGBT novel in England, in Cambridge University. And it's about this boy that's trying to accept his sexuality during the 1940s, I think. Oh, no, wait. 1914. So it's a long time ago. So I heard this was really good from a friend, so I wanted to buy it. The next one I am super excited about, oh my god, and I still haven't read it yet, and I got it in July, and that is Frail Human Heart by, wow, brain fart, Zoe Marriott, her latest book. Oh my gosh, and it's bent, like it's been sitting in a bad position. That's bad. This is the final book, third and final book in her Name of the Blade trilogy, so I'm so excited to read this. I've been wanting to read it for a long time, but I just haven't because I don't want this series to end, and I love it so much. It's so good. And volume. Book 2 ended in such an emotional place that I don't want to read this. But I do. I mean, I do and I don't. I'm scared, but also excited. It's kind of like going into a cave and wrestling a bear, basically, is what I don't even know what I'm talking about. The next book I got is The Magic Strings of Frankie Presto by Mitch Albom. This is one of my favorite authors. I love him so much. I'll be talking more about him in my favorite books of 2015 video, which will go up eventually. I need to film it. I'm probably going to film it today, so I'm going to film like 3 videos today. This is about a musician named Frankie Presto, and he is such a good musician. He's a prodigy, and I believe he's... Let's see, I forget. It's about, you know, it's a Mitch Albom book, so it's about changing your life, and it's it's inspirational. I believe, I don't know if it's kind of like a religious book or not. It's a little bit like Forrest Gump in a way, I guess, is what I'm gathering from the plot. I don't know what it is about, actually, really. I just know it's a Mitch Albom book, and Mitch Albom is like a genius, so I don't care what he writes. He could write a phone book and I would read it because he's wonderful. Actually, Mitch Albom would turn a phone book into an inspirational story. I'm not even joking. He would totally do it. He's probably going to do it. Watch it. 5 years from now, he'll write a book that's about that's like a phone book. Well, he's already done the phone calls from heaven, so he's already done it. Oh well, whatever. You know. Then I got Tyler Oakley's new book, or his first book, Binge. I'm so excited! I actually already started reading this. I'm 60 pages in, and it's hilarious. It is so funny. It's just like Tyler. He is so crazy and insane and flawless, and I love him so much. So definitely pick this book up. I got it when it came out in, what, June or something crazy like that. So yeah, wonderful book. Wonderful, wonderful. This one I'm so excited about, but I haven't read it yet. You know, that's how it goes. I got Traffic by Ellen Hopkins. I love Ellen Hopkins. She's a wonderful author. This is the companion/sequel to Tricks, which was an amazing book about human trafficking. And this is, oh, obviously, trafficking. So, I just can't wait to read this. I'm going to find out what's going on with these characters again. I love these characters. Cody, Ginger, Whitney, Seth, Eden. Oh my gosh, so many characters I miss. So I'm going to probably reread Tricks and then read this one because I forget what exactly happened in the first book. Other than that, I cried a lot. So yeah, it's a really emotional, dark book. As you can see, you can barely even see it because it's so dark. It's such a dark book, but it's awesome. Now we get into the books that I got from Uppercase. I'm going to go super fast through these. I got Mosquito Land, which I know Melissa and I have been wanting to read for a long time, so I don't know if she has this book yet, but when you get this book, maybe we can do a read-along sometime in the future. It's like a road trip book about self-discovery, and it might have cancer in it, possibly? I don't know. I want to read it, though. Then I got Sophie Kinsella's new book, or sort of new book, Finding Audrey. This is her YA debut, I believe. And I got a bunch of bookmarks and stuff from Uppercase, Paper Towns bookmark and all that good stuff. This is supposed to be a really, really funny book, and I still haven't read it, so maybe when I have a bad day, I will start reading this. Here's one I actually did start reading. It's called 1,000 Nights by E.K. Johnston, and this is a retelling of 1,001 Nights, the Arabian Nights tales. It's about a girl who how do I describe it? She marries a man, she marries a king, I believe, and the king has a curse on him where, or maybe it's not a curse, maybe he just kills his wives. I forget exactly how it goes, but the wife is supposed to die the night of their wedding, of their honeymoon or something like that, and so she decides to marry him in place of her sister, kind of like the Hunger Games in a way, and it's really interesting. I read a little bit of it, and then I stopped because I had to read books for school. Of course, that's always happens, but I am interested in reading this, and it's a very, very soft, pretty cover. I love it. I love this cover. Look at that cover. It's so gorgeous. So, so pretty. And I love how the inside cover is like a night sky. That's wonderful. Next I got The Wrath and the Dawn by Renee Ahdieh, which is the friend of, what's her name? Holy moly. E.W. Gregorio, or I.W. Gregorio, I'm sorry, who wrote None of the Above, which is a really, really good book. I'll be talking about that in my other video, but this one is kind of similar to 1,000 Nights, I believe. Maybe I mixed up the plots. I might have totally mixed up the plots, but it's a, another retelling book that I hear really good things about. This one I was so excited to have gotten in my Uppercase box because I've been wanting it forever, and that's I'll Give You the Sun by Jandy Nelson. This is an LGBT Stonewall honor book, which is awesome. I'm so happy. I don't know exactly what it's about. I like going into books blind, but it's an LGBT, Jandy Nelson, gonna be probably really emotional and awesome, so I'm really excited to read that one. 3 more, I swear to God. We have The Girl at Midnight, which is by Melissa Gray, and this one is signed by the author, so that's really cool. I screamed when I found out about that because I've been wanting to read this. It's a fantasy book, and it's apparently impossible to put down and infused with humor, originality, and mystery. So that sounds great, and I love this cover. I love this cover so much, and even the back has all the feathers. Beautiful. Yeah, very excited to read that one. Oh, everything's gonna fall over. Then I got Snow Like Ashes, which is by Sarah Rosh, and this is sort of like a dystopian fantasy novel that looked so cool when I found it in the bookstore earlier this year, or earlier last year, guess, because it's 2016 now, and it's about like a heartbroken girl, a fierce warrior, a hero in the making, about a girl named Miera, or Mayra. Don't know how to pronounce it, but that sounds cool. Fantasy kick-ass heroine, hell yeah, that sounds great. And finally, the last book I got is Everything Everything by Nicola Yoon. This was the newest book from Uppercase. I got it in the December box, which is cool. I've heard it sounds interesting. I think I read a little bit of it. I obviously did. I read the first 8 pages. And it's about a girl who is allergic to everything, and she lives, it's kind of like a bubble boy sort of thing. She can't touch anything. And it's about her trying to survive life, I guess. She has cancer of some sort. I don't know. I forget exactly what it's about, but it looks interesting. I might read it soon. I'm not sure. Some of these books I might be getting rid of because I want to have more space on my bookshelf. And there's a lot of books I don't want to read that I own, which is sad. Because you know how book lovers are. We find a book for like $5 and we have to get it. I don't know what it's about, but I had to get it, so I got it. And I don't want to read it, but I got it. Okay, so that is everything. Those are all the books that I've gotten in the past like 6 months. I think, possibly, maybe. I don't know. It's been a long time. But I hope you all enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys next time. Stay sexy!